Welcome to the Wilshire Normandie Station, located on the Metro D Purple Line. Let's take a look at all the station has to offer right after the intro. And we're going to start right away by looking at the surroundings of the station, which is really dense, as you can see by the skyscrapers and all the buildings around the station. This is a commonality between all of the D-Line stations and, frankly, a lot of the B-Line stations as well. The B-Line is a line that runs up to North Hollywood. There's also the Metro Rapid 720 and several other bus services that serve this station. That includes the Metro 720, 20, and 206. Immediately outside the station at the street level is a bike hub area where you can rent a Metro bike to continue to your destination. Now, the entrance to the station is located right on Wilshire and Normandie, as the station name states. The entrance is going to be just to the left of this video, but let's go ahead and take a look at some of the amenities outside, which is an info screen as well as an elevator that will head down into the station. Now, accessibility is really important, and Los Angeles Metro does a really good job at ensuring that all their stations are accessible. They're accessible either by an elevator, as you just saw, or a ramp. Now, the entrance to the station is a little bit hidden, as there is no signage indicating where it is, but if you head down this ramp to the other side of the planters, you're going to see the stairway downstairs to the station. There are escalators that we're working, but I'm going to be using the stairs for today. And once you turn the corner here, you can find that the entrance is right there to head down into the station. Now let's talk about the location of the station along the D-Line. It's currently the second from last stop on the westernmost end, as you can see by this map. The D-Line that only runs on its own tracks is currently only between Wilshire Western and Wilshire, Vermont, as you just saw. And there are shared tracks with the B-Line from Wilshire, Vermont to Union Station through downtown Los Angeles. Currently, more track on the D-Line is shared with the B-Line than it is individual, as you can see by this picture right here, with lots of the D-Line being shared with the B-Line, with the exception of that westernmost spoke. But this is going to change here with the feature of the D-Line extensions, which is going to be in 3 phases. For more information on that, make sure to take a look at the videos in the description down below. Anyways, that area right there is where the elevator is going to drop off, on the right hand side. And there's where we just came from, the stairway with the escalators. On the right hand side, you're going to see 2 ticket machines where you're able to purchase fare. And it's interesting to see that there's only 2, as some other subway stations have 6 or more in the panels next to it. And on the right hand side, you can see there's new signs that depict what the Metro Tap fare cap is. If you're using a tap card, which I would highly recommend, and you ride more than $5 worth of rides per day, which is 3 rides, then you can have the rest of the rides for the day free. This also works for month passes. If you go over a certain amount of money in a month, then the rest of the rides will be free. So there is a fare cap on all of your travel. Just to the left of those ticket machines that you saw is going to be the entrance turnstiles to the station. Here is where you're going to tap your tap cards, or if you're doing what I'm doing, you're going to be scanning your Metrolink ticket at the scanners right here. And we are in the station, where on the left-hand side you can see some really cool art that depicts the surrounding area and its history, including oil refinery, it looks like. After that, let's take a look at the station itself. We're currently on the mezzanine level, and downstairs is where you're going to see the platform, which is an island platform just like all the other Metro subway stations. In the distance, on the end, you can see a mural, and there is another one on the other side that we'll take a look at in just a second. But these stations do a great job at being open, they feel open, and these stations have recently been installed with new LED lighting, so it's very bright in here to help prevent crime. Not all stations have received this yet, but Metro is doing a lot to help reduce crime on the system, which has been a problem over the past few years. And as you can see, this video was filmed on Sunday, February 9th. So it is definitely not that busy at the station itself, but in general, I've never seen this as a very busy station. And as we walk through, you're able to see there is some seating with trash cans, although it's definitely not ample seating though. As we head down, you're able to see these yellow bollards, which help you indicate where the area between train cars are going to be, so it helps you indicate not to stand there. And with that, we're going to go ahead and turn around and check out the rest of the station. This is where we came down, this stairwell right here. There's also an escalator that heads up. Metro tends to have them going up to help you get up the stairs. Further down, you're also able to see a second set of stairs and escalators. Metro stations tend to have 2 on either side, which is helpful for entering and exiting efficiently. There are trash cans right there and the information signs, which do provide accurate information that I've seen. They were running every 12 minutes today on the subway. And just past the escalators is going to be the elevator that heads down to the platform. You will have to transfer at the mezzanine level, which is common with a lot of the subway stations, as the path of the subway tends to cross directly under streets, so it's impractical to have an elevator going all the way up. And with that, there are some benches on the other side you're able to see, which does encompass the rest of the station. It is relatively simple, it's well lit, but it serves a job really well, which is to transfer people through the subway. Here's an example of this information screen displaying a alert which showcases the Tap Out program at North Hollywood, which recently has now expanded to Union Station. This requires riders to tap out to ensure that they've paid their fare. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below what you feel about that new policy. Personally, I think it's great to reduce crime, but I do see how it adds an extra step for people. I'm also happy to report that subway police are patrolling this station, as you can see at the end of the platform, which is great to see. Metro has been doing a lot of new initiatives to help make the system more safe. Overall, this station is a pretty great station. It does its job well, it is well lit, and there's security present, and it's relatively clean. So with that, I say that's a great subway station here in the books. I especially appreciate the LED lighting. It makes the station truly feel so much more open. If you want to see more station tour videos just like this one, make sure to like and subscribe for more. And with that, here is a mini compilation of some of the subway trains at this station, including the HR 4000. Or you're gonna film me leaving?